The mini expansion is coming out in just a few hours now, so let's go ahead and do the card review. We are going to do this based off my usual scale: meta, maybe, meme, or vile. The 5 M's, as I like to call it. Let's start. 11 Scentbound Sword, Forestcraft Legendary, 5/5/5, Crystallize 1, count down 3, destroy an enemy follower with 2 defense or less on Fanfare. Last words, put this into your hand. So a recycling destruction effect for 1 that gives an amulet for Sakuna. Amazing. Fanfare, destroy an enemy follower, then if at least 4 enemy followers have been destroyed this match by an allied this. Fanfare effect, deal 5 damage to the enemy leader. So this is not even that unrealistic, but it's really just more of an additional benefit to what's already a good card. Like, this is crazy, and this is a good 2-for-1 on Evolve. I'm going to give this a meta. Next, Fairy Flowering, 2 play point gold, your dude's card. Give an allied Forestcraft follower the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. If you've played cards using Excel 2 times, draw a card. 4 times, +2/+2, 6 times, give it Storm. Pretty good. I'm going to give it a high maybe. Close to meta. I think the Excel effect for draw a card is very realistic with Deepwood Wolf and Giant Pastures, as well as others. Building around this could be fun to give, like, I don't know, Deepwood Anomaly Storm with Lox's shenanigans. That could be cool. But I don't think it's as immediately powerful as Levin. I could be wrong, though, but I'm going to give it a high maybe, bordering on meta. I quite like it. Next, Walford Sky Captain, 4/4/4, evolve for 0 evolution points. Evolve if all followers in your deck are officer followers, excluding this one, give those followers +2/+2. I'm going to call it a meme. 4/4/4, evolving to 5/5 for free is okay, but Sword has better stuff on 4. If you're building a deck entirely around this, you can make some big quick bladers, I guess, or just have a deck full of big dudes. That's alright, but I don't know if it's the best strategy for Sword right now, especially since they've already got a good thing going with what they are right now. Just building a board of big guys isn't super effective because Not exists and can just wipe it out, as well as other removal tools, of course. I think it's a meme for now. And not necessarily in this rating scheme is a meme worse than a maybe. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of a weird off-meta build-around thing that I think this card is. Yeah, I don't think it's as effective as other cards Sword has right now. But this is Radical Gunslinger 1/1/1. Gold Officer, Bane, Fanfare, give your leader the following effect. Whenever an allied amulet comes into play, add 1 to your rally count. Excuse me. It's a leader effect. And a Bane for a 1 playpoint card. A 1 playpoint Bane with a leader effect that adds to rally. What? Evolve, deal 3 damage to an enemy follower and summon a Dutiful Steed with full stats? Are you kidding me? This card is insane. This card is insane. Wow. So it looks like Aggro Rally Sword is going to come back again. Wow. Let's put those Fearins back in, lads, because this card is nuts. Next. That's a meta, by the way, if it wasn't clear enough. Transcendent Simulacrum, 2/2/2. Evolves to a 4/4, enhance 5. Gain the ability to attack twice per turn. Evolve this follower. Can't be destroyed by effect. Can be destroyed by damage. Strike if there are more than 20 cards in your deck. Banish cards from your deck until there are 20 left. Otherwise, put a Golem Summoning into your hand. What's a Golem Summoning again? 2 play points, summon a Guardian Golem, and then because it'll have 20 cards or less in your deck, you evolve it? Okay, so you got a 5/5. This is not bad. I mean, it's one way to make a 20 rune work in constructed formats, because usually 20 rune is a take 2 crutch for rune, right? But 20 rune in rotation, now that's interesting. And, I mean, the follower itself is not bad at all. 4/4 that can attack twice per turn, free Evo. What? For 5? And then it activates your 20 effects? The only problem is that you might banish all your good cards, you know what I mean? But I am gonna give this a very ethereal maybe. I think this could fuel something in the future, definitely, especially if there's more 20 card stuff. It's just a bit random with the banishing, but as a follower itself, it's alright. On 2, it's okay, right? It's just a 2-drop, that's fine. On 5, you can potentially enable a whole archetype. I think it could be cool. I'm gonna give it between a meme and a maybe, I think. But I'm optimistic about it. Next, Pursuit of Truth, gold 1 spell. If this card has been spell boosted 5 times, banish 2 random cards from your deck. 10 times, banish a random enemy follower. 20 times, summon 2 ultimate clay golems. Excuse me. 50 times, win the match. Okay, this is unrealistic, but definitely it's going to happen, and it's going to show up in a BTC video. That's for sure. I think as a 1-cost spell and spell boost, it's fine. The only problem is, again, the kind of random nature of maybe you banish your good cards. But most of the time in Rune, you don't usually go to the bottom of the deck, but you can already quite easily get to the low amount of cards in your deck, like 20. Pretty easily. Is this worth it, though? As a 1-cost spell for spell boost, maybe, right? And I mean, if you do it 10 times, that's not even that hard. It's a 1 play point removal. That's kind of awesome. These two are way less realistic, but these two are alright. And remember, this is if it's been spell boosted at least 5 times. You banish 2 random cards, right? Like, you could just play it before it's been spell boosted 5 times as a 1 play point spell. I like it. Next. Georges. Oh, it's my card. Meta. Duh. It's my card. We already know what the effect is. If you've seen the card reveal, yeah. Evolve effect is awesome. Fanfare effect is great. This is cool for Thunderous Roar and Dark Prison Dragon, and if they ever print any more D-ramp effects, this card is going to be the absolute king of making sure you don't lose out on anything. So yeah, Georges meta. Next. Encounter from the Deep. Reveal a Dragoncrafts follower from your deck and put it into your hand, random. Deal X damage to a random enemy follower. X equals the original cost of the follower. If it's between 7 and 9, give the added follower Rush. If it's 10 or more, give it Storm. So in Unlimited, this is absolutely insane. You just have the most consistent Dagon win condition ever now. Dagon's even in the card art. That's nuts. In rotation, I don't know if you can really... Thing is that Jerva costs 6, which is a little bit sad, but it's still okay as a tutor. Just more draw card for Jerva plus removal. That's alright. I'm gonna give it a maybe. But in Unlimited, it's definitely a meta, I think. Next. Isis for Shadowcrafts. Accelerate 3, reanimate 3. If you have more Evo points, reanimate 5. Oh my god. Ward, Fanfare, give -1, -4 to all. What? Evolve, give +1/+4 to all other allied. Okay, this is meta. That's insane. Okay, Accelerate 3, reanimate 5 is insane. Going second. Going first, it's still fine. You can reanimate Grudge Teller. You can reanimate Sacrosanct. But this effect on 6 as well is insane. It's almost full wipe, if not pretty close. And then you can also recover your side of the board. But just having this 6.44 that can to the enemy board, are you serious? With a good Excel, this is, I think this is broken. I think this card is amazing. Next, Philosopher of Death, 9/5. Let me try that again. Philosopher of Death, enunciate. 9/5/5. Crystallize 1, countdown 3 during your turn whenever an allied follower is summoned with reanimate. Give it the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. Interesting. That's alright, I think. I mean, the Crystallize 1 is great for Epitome in Unlimited, I guess. That's pretty cool. Or not cool, depending on how you view that deck. But the effect of it in rotation, let's say. Whenever an allied follower is summoned with reanimate. For 1 play point... is it worth running in your deck for that? I mean, I guess you could combo it with like Miltio or something. I don't know. I'm really much less sold on this than I am on the legendary. The actual effect here: summon itself on Fanfare, and then at the end of your turn, summon it again. Ooh, interesting. Ah, so you can get essentially 3 5/5s for 9. Is that even good? But they have ward, I guess. Ooh, you can reanimate them, right? Like, you can reanimate this guy and just have an insane board. Oh, now that I think of that, that's kind of awesome. Reanimate 9. Ooh. Right? You can, Fatal Order this, I guess? That's kind of sick, actually. Is Fatal Ordering this good? It's also another 9 cost for like Neptish Shadow, maybe. Ooh, I don't know. I'm kinda mid on this one. I'm gonna give it a maybe. I think it could be good. All right, next, Blood-Soaked Archdemon, 11/11/11. My God, When this card is added to your hand from your deck, subtract X from its cost, which is twice the number of times you've played this with its Excel effect. Excel 1, draw a card. Well, that's okay. Put a blood-soaked Archdemon into your deck. Rush after clashing with an enemy follower. If this follower is not destroyed, fully restore its defense and deal 5 damage to the enemy leader. Yo, this card is actually not bad, alright? It's an amazing Volteo pull, first of all. Like, wow. Yeah, let's get that out of the way, which is kind of a meme application. But just as a one play point insight, right? That's good for Ball. It's good for a lot of things. And then if you get it back after drawing insights for a while, like, come on. You get this? I mean, this is almost guaranteed unless you're running into a Bane, right? And then you deal 5 damage to the enemy leader. It's okay. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to give it... Listen, you're going to laugh at me for saying maybe again, but I'm going to say it's a high maybe. Next. Blood Trough Epitaph. 4 play point, countdown 3. If you have more evolution points than your opponent, recover 2 play points. When this amulet is in play, Vengeance, Avarice, and Wrath are active for you. Oh, that's interesting. Just an amulet that activates all your stuff. I mean, if you don't have more evolution points than your opponent, this card is so heavy. It's so heavy on 4. But if you play it for 2, it's okay, right? Because there's a lot of good cards that have Vengeance, Avarice, or Wrath nowadays. Like, what's it called? The Chains. The 5 play point damage card. And the, I mean, obviously Nerea. All the new Wrath cards as well. It's just on 4, it's so heavy. But with Blood, you can recover play points really easily. Oh, sorry, evolution points really easily with, Garnet Waltz, right? So, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I like it. Yeah. Listen. I'm gonna give it a maybe, alright? I'll give it a maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a maybe. I think on 4, it's just too much, man. Maybe a low maybe. You know, it's a matter of degree. There's high maybe and low maybe. That's the whole range. Lethal, all Mirage, 5/5/3, Rush, Fanfare. If at least 2 allied amulets are in play, gain +3/+0, and the following effect. The next time this follower takes damage, reduce that damage to 0. What? What? Follower strike, deal X damage to another random enemy follower. If no other enemy followers are in play, deal X damage to the enemy leader instead. X equals the attack of the follower minus the defense of the targeted follower. Bruh. 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 This thing has Scuffed Trample. 8/3. Curves out of Selena? Double trade or hit face. That's pretty alright. I'm gonna give this a meta. I think this is great. Next. Paladin of Clemency. 2/1/3. Restore 1 defense to your leader. Enhance 5. Summon an Iron Maiden. Draw a card? Iron Maiden? At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower. It can't attack next turn. That's not bad. Evolve, draw a card? Heal and draw and control for Holy Sanctuary. I'm gonna give this a meta. I think it's pretty good. I mean, Holy Sanctuary isn't the best Haven deck right now, by a long shot, but I think it's alright. Next. Silvia, Grand Arbiter, 4/4/4, Ward, Fanfare. If Resonance is active for you, evolve this follower and recover 2 evolution points, or 2 play points. Kind of a boring card. It's kind of amazing on 4 going second, though. You play this and you Aimeth it, for example. That's a big board, right? I don't know. I think this card is so mid, man. I think it's so mid. I think it's okay. 4/4, trade, ward, and there's no Evo payoff for Portal, first of all. And it's just kind of a nothing card that doesn't really... I don't know if you make room for it in the current Portal decks. I guess in Rally Portal, it's an extra body. And it lets you be very on board in the mid game. I think it's okay there. Yeah. All right. I'll give it a pretty good. I'm only saying pretty good because I don't want to say the word maybe again. I'll get roasted. Committed Conductor. It's not pretty good. It's all right. It's all right. Committed Conductor, 8/3/7, accelerate 3, summon a bullet bike, put a puppet into your hand. Ward, Fanfare, recovers 7 play points. So on 8, it's a 1 play point 3/7. Otherwise, it summons a bullet bike and puts a puppet into your hand. The Accelerate 3 seems a little heavy to me, to be honest with you. It feels heavy. Ward, Fanfare, Recover 7 on 8. I mean, it is a 1 play point ward that helps maybe protect you a bit going into your turn 9, where you can Awaken Dragna Homunculus them. That's okay. And then, like, it's not a brick, because in the early game, you can use it to also be reactive with Bullet Bike and Puppet. I think it's better than I thought it was on first glance. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Finally, Goblin Queen 3/3/3 Fanfare, put 2 goblins in your hand. Evolve, transform an allied goblin into a Goblin King. Yo! This card is great! This is good! 3/3/3 full stat evolve on 4 with an evolve. You get a 5/5 and a 5/5. Hello? I think aggro decks are gonna like this one. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is meta. Alright. Kind of a bold call for a Goblin card, but hey, there you go. That's it for my Storm Over Rivayle mini expansion card review. Let me know what your thoughts are on the cards in the comments down below. Do you like them? Which ones are your favorite? Which ones do you think are bad? Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know. That's it for this video. Like it if you did. Don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Shadowverse content in the very near future. See you all next time. Bye-bye!